Welcome to the 2020 Parent Senior Presentation.
Hello, this is Mrs. Wright coming at you from the St. Cloud High School Guidance Department. And the first thing you're going to need to do in order to stay in touch with your school is to be on your Remind. So you just want to make sure that you text the 81010 and the codes below. So seniors, your code is there, and if you are a dual enrollment students, you're going to have a separate code. Parents, guardians, you can be sure to sign up for this Remind information as well. Any information about your senior year, events, deadlines are going to go out to this Remind. So you want to make sure that you are up to date with everything going on your senior year. And down in the guidance department, these are going to be the counselors that you are going to be working with this year based on your last name. So there's myself, Jennifer Wright. I do last names A through G for all juniors and seniors. Christy Parks does last names H through O. And Peter Cordero is last names P through Z. And that's all for juniors and seniors in those last names. And then Candace Odell, she is our college and career counselor, so any questions about college, SATs, things like that, you're going to see her. Okay, so if you do need to meet with one of us, you can make an appointment. On this slide, there's a QR code, there's a link. You would simply just scan the code, go to the link, and then you can make an appointment with us. Okay, so when you do make an appointment with your counselor, you will not receive a pass from us. You will use the confirmation email to show your teacher to come to your appointment. And parents, if you do schedule a meeting with one of the counselors, all meetings will be held virtually through Teams at this time. We will not be meeting.
Hello, my name is Christy Parks. I'm one of the school counselors here at St. Cloud High School for juniors and seniors with the last names H through O. And today I'm going to go over graduation requirements with you. In order to graduate from St. Cloud High School, there are certain graduation requirements that must be met. These are 4 English classes, 3 science classes, one of them must be biology, a full year of Hope or personal fitness paired with another PE elective such as rec, weightlifting, basketball, tennis, or volleyball. You must complete one online class either through Florida Virtual School, Osceola Virtual School, or Valencia Dual Enrollment Online. 4 math classes, 1 must be algebra, 1 must be geometry, and 3 social science credits. 1 is world history, 1 is U.S. history, a semester of government, a semester of economics. You must also do a full credit of a fine or practical art.
Go ahead.
Although foreign language is not required for graduation, we highly recommend that all students complete 2 years of a foreign language. 2 years of a foreign language are required for college admissions and also required for Bright Futures.
The 2020 graduation testing requirements for seniors are Algebra 1, EOC, must pass, must have taken the Biology EOC, the Geometry EOC, and the U.S. History EOC. And then lastly, they must pass the 10th grade ELA reading test. If your student has not passed the Algebra 1 EOC or FSA ELA 10th grade reading requirement, you can meet the requirement by earning a concordant score on either the SAT or ACT. Please refer to this chart for scores for the concordant scores that are required.
Hello, Bulldogs. My name is Miss Odell. I am the college and career counselor here at St. Cloud High School. For students to take the ACT or SAT on a Saturday, they would need to register on the actual testing websites. We have a new procedure this year for requesting a fee waiver called Waiver Wednesday. If your student would like to see if they qualify to waive the fee of the cost of their test, they can submit a request anytime, day or night, to the following Waiver Wednesday request link in the QR code on your screen or at the link below it. They can request the ACT and SAT on the same form of request. If the student qualifies for a fee waiver, the actual waiver or waivers will be attached in the reply email, and that email address is one of the questions that is listed on the request form. Please make sure to double check that you have accurately typed in your email address so it does not get undelivered. All students who are requesting a fee waiver must be a junior or senior to be able to possibly and potentially qualify. Good news, every single St. Cloud High School junior and senior qualify for an ACT fee waiver based upon the free lunch grant that we participate in. However, College Board SAT has changed their requirements for students to be able to qualify for a fee waiver. Any student who's interested in requesting an SAT fee waiver must first complete the alternate income verification form. This form was distributed during the first day of school packet. If you do not have that, you can either request that from me in email, or you can go to the school website or in Teams to access a copy of that in the class of 2021 team or class of 2022 team. After the alternate income verification form is returned to the school, the student can then request an SAT fee waiver to see if they meet the qualifications. Make sure, students and parents, that you all are planning accordingly when requesting the fee waiver, as Waiver Wednesdays will only be responded to the following Wednesday of the request. So you want to make sure that you're not missing out on those deadlines. Speaking of the testing dates and deadlines, please refer to this slide as it gives you all the testing dates that are given this year for the 2021 school year. All testing dates are actually available at St. Cloud High School, but that does depend upon availability. Please get on and register so you can secure your spot. Also, amazing news, seniors, you can take the free school day SAT. The free school day SAT is scheduled for October the 14th and will be given here at St. Cloud High School that morning, and that is a Wednesday morning. We know that achieving your post-secondary goals for students can get expensive. So that's why it's important to take advantage of the opportunities given through FAFSA, scholarships, and Bright Futures. FAFSA is the free application for federal student aid. The application opens October 1st, and everyone should apply, even if you do not think that you will qualify for any federal money. All colleges tend to look at whether or not a FAFSA is completed to see if they should be able to give additional funding to the student. So just because you won't qualify for a Pell Grant or for federal financial aid, you could qualify for a school grant or a scholarship through them. It's an easy way to be able to get free money. To complete the FAFSA, you will need to have the 2019 tax return document for whichever parent or guardian claimed you on their taxes that year. The reason it's 2019 is because we have not completed our 2020 tax return yet, and you would need to be able to submit that. Again, application opens October 1st, and we will be hosting multiple events virtually and in person to help students and parents complete this safely and accurately. Now, in regards to scholarships, we know that there are so many different opportunities out there. It can get a little overwhelming. Just so you know, all local scholarships will be listed in each student's Zello account, and they can access that from Class Link. They also will give information about the scholarship, qualifications, requirements, deadlines, and allow them to add it to their virtual folder of college application to-do lists. I highly encourage every student to try to apply for as many scholarships as possible, as you can only qualify and win what you apply for. In regards to Bright Futures, that scholarship also, the application opens October 1st. However, it does not close until July after graduation of 2021. I will be coming into all the government and economic classes in person and digitally to meet with all St. Cloud High School students to set up their Bright Futures application, learn how to log back in and check their status, and to make sure that they are set on their way. If a student is not on campus or enrolled in a government or economics class, they will still, if a student is not enrolled in a government or economics class, when I meet with the students in January, nope. If a student is not enrolled in a government and economics or economic class, nope. If a student is not enrolled, the government and economic classes in person and digitally to meet with all St. Cloud High School students to set up their Bright Futures application, learn how to log back in and check their status, and to make sure that they are set on their way. If the student is not enrolled in a government or economics class, do not fear. I will still be working with that student to set up a time to be able to help them create their application and monitor their status. Please note, students will need to have a Social Security number for the application. Please refer to this slide regarding the Bright Futures requirements. Please note that a Bright Futures GPA is different than the GPA that is listed in your Students Focus account. The Bright Futures GPA is only based upon 16 high school courses: 4 English, 4 math, 3 natural science, 3 social science, and 2 world languages. The breakdown of the qualifications for academic versus medallion are listed here. Please also note that the SAT score has been raised for both areas. It's important when applying for college that you complete all steps in the process. You will actually apply either to the school through their college admissions website, or you can do it on an application platform such as Common App or Coalition. Once you've completed your online application, you'll need to go to Zello, and the student will need to make sure that they add the school and request the transcript to be sent. Letters of recommendation, if they're required, can also be requested in Zello. Students will then need to make sure that they send their ACT or SAT test scores, if required, to the college through the SAT and ACT website. It has to be official scores, therefore you must request them directly from the testing site. Zello, which is available in your class link, is our new college readiness platform. Zello, which is available in your class link, is our new college readiness platform. It is focused on the student being able to figure out who they are and their desires and their personality traits, explore what careers, fields, and schools best fit them, and then make plans and actually apply to different places. We are so excited to be working with Zello as our new college readiness platform for the school district of Osceola County. Please make sure you realize that this is not where you're applying to the school. It's simply a communication tool to let us know where you're applying, and is also to help you stay organized in making sure that you have completed all steps so that you can be successful, ready, and accepted into your future four-year college. You'll need to go to that website of the school and check to see what their deadline is, as well as their requirements. When you are applying, you can either apply directly on their website, or you can apply through an application site such as Common App or Coalition App. For your college, you'll need to go to that website of the school and check to see what their deadline is, as well as their requirements. When you are applying, you can either apply directly on their website, or you can apply through an application site such as Common App or Coalition App. You'll need to make sure that you submit the required documents that they are requesting, such as application fee, test scores, transcripts, and possibly letters of recommendation or an essay. With regards to two-year colleges, most of those deadlines are around January. Ms. Zoraida Santos, our Valencia transition coach for St. Cloud High School, is available now to help any of you with any Valencia questions you may have in your next steps. If you're interested in going to the military, there is no deadline for that. They are currently offering virtual visits. We will be offering a form of the ASVAB in late fall, early spring as well, and more information to come as we proceed with the school year. If you're wanting to go to a trade or a technical school, most of those applications begin in spring or summer. Osceola Technical College has application deadlines for most of their programs, however, are in March. Don't forget to go to your Zello account to document your applications and acceptances, as well as request your documents.
Stay on top of guidance news and information through the St. Cloud High School website by clicking on the Counselor Hub. Please refer to slide. Thank you for watching our senior presentation. For any further questions, reach out to the counselor or the college career counselor for future questions, and be on the lookout in October for senior credit checks in your mail.